first opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Zack McAllister gets.
He's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Matt Joyce makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Joyce.
And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one. Eric, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
And it hasn't been the best start to the series for them either, or for the homestand for that matter. They're going to need to come up with something here to try and salvage at least one game in this 4-game series.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. Steve, what's the key for them to continue this winning streak?
Well, they know they're playing on a team that has a great team ERA, so just a couple of runs can be enough for them to get victories.
Ben Zobrist will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
And he takes ball 1. There you see the league leaders in hitting we touched on a moment ago. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Evan Longoria will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
What a great season, but in order to win the Triple Crown, he's going to need some help from his teammates getting on base. He's in the top 5 in RBIs, but not leading that category.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde has a bit of a reputation for rewarding pitchers that pound the bottom of the zone. Calls the game well, but we might see some strike calls below the zone that hitters aren't going to be too happy with.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Will Myers will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well. So there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hard liner toward short. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Victor Martinez stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Two down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
This guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Hit out toward second. Kipnis has it. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Matt Moore, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, when you start talking about potential Cy Young Award winners in the American League, his name comes to the forefront. He's been dominating all year long, and if he can continue to throw the way he has, I see no reason why he doesn't win this. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Standing in as the leadoff man, Michael Bourne, as he'll get things started in the home half of the first.
Michael Bourne.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. EK, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking like world beaters right now. I don't care what league you're in. Anytime you can put together a double-digit win streak like these guys have put together, you're playing some great baseball. Well, that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him to locate going forward. This one's not terrible, but it is over the plate, and it gets turned into a leadoff single.
Jason Kipnis will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. High in the air out to center field. Fold is under it. Makes the play, one away. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
I think this team really needs to find that right balance between power and speed. They've got them both, but you can't rely too heavily on the long ball, and you also can't run yourselves out of potential run-scoring opportunities. So mix it together well.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Oh, that is such a good pitch. First pitch changeup, when you know a guy's a first pitch fastball guy, just use his aggressiveness against him.
Runners on first with one down. Bourne's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit, and that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season, and with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Delman Young will take his first cuts here as we run the numbers to see his splits between July and August. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Oh, yeah, you know, he went backdoor breaking ball with the previous pitch. Then he's got him set up to come down and in with the next one, and he throws a pearl right there.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, now you start to wonder if he's a little unnerved by that 2-run homer. He comes right back and leaves this one in the middle of the zone, and his first inning troubles continue.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. A tag, and Young is out trying to steal second base.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
The windup and the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Lonnie Chisenhall will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look for a guy to produce? He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
That's a ball.
Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Just missing here, 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
A runner on first with 2 away. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Indians. As Drupal Cabrera will stand in, coming off a 2-home-run game a night ago.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bourne on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Stepping in now, Trey Barnett. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. The average entering play at a cool .330. 9 homers and an even 40 RBIs. Oh, 1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate. You're not confident. You're not trusting your ability. Right now, it's more mental than it is physical.
Here is Sam Fuld now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Young on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Man, I'll tell you, talk about veteran leadership and showing youngsters how to approach each and every at-bat at the major league level. Well, just show him the tape of this swing. If he tries to pull this pitch, it's either a 4-hopper or an easy fly ball. Instead, he knows just to basically throw his hands at this thing, and he's able to drive it the other way for a double.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Nick Swisher will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year.
Nick Swisher.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. On a swing and a miss that time by Swisher, and there's your first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Ryan Rayburn will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
One out, nobody on. Grounded to third. Longoria's got it. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Christopher Badalucco.
Christopher Badalucco gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. Matt Joyce will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
They fooled him at the changeup in his last at-bat. I got to believe you go after him again with that changeup.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Young is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second is Zobrist. He's headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Boy, a real good effort that time out there in right field. I thought he had a good shot of getting there, but you see the leap comes up just a little short, and that's going to allow this guy to make it up to second here with a double.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him two shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Swisher backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Right fielder, number 9.
And you can see what they're trying to do on show track. In, and in. Well, he finally gets him to pop something up here.
Here's Will Myers. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball, according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line. And I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling, and it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling, as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that?
Now batting.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez.
Victor Martinez.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We played 2.5, and we are tied 2-2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the speedy center fielder, Michael Bourne.
Center fielder, Michael Bourne.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Folds after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Jason Kipnis is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Tap foul at home plate. Hit to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And after giving up those 2 first-inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
Ready to take his hacks again, Carlos Santana, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And when you think about it, Matty, it's pretty scary when a guy can take a ball away from him like that and hook it out of the ballpark. I mean, you're showing some kind of strength right there.
Joyce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Tribe. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Asdrubal Cabrera is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, the key on that play, do not panic. You've got the luxury of time that maybe you don't have at short or third, and he's able to regather this ball and make the play at first.
Trey Barnett is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And that's in there for strike one. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Striding into the box, Sam Fuld. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of him.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in is the catcher, Deoner Navarro. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's going to get down out there. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign, and they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
And you'd like to think that a 2-out single would score your guy from second, but this ball was just hit too hard, and he's forced to hold on at third base.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Not close. It's 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
The 2-0 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
The second baseman,
and time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Ben Zobrist gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 0-1 count. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taken now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rays lead it 3-2. Delman Young is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Young is down on strikes, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, folks, he's been one of the best in the American League so far this year, currently 3rd in that department. Every time he takes a hit, this ball club has a great chance to walk away with a W. We'll see if he can wrap up another one for him here in this one.
Yan Gomes is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist is there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Lonnie Chisenhall in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
and he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Strike three called, and the inning is over. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Rays 3 and the Indians 2. And here is Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Evan Longoria.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Chop foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Oh, and he loses it on the exchange from glove to hand, and he won't.
Tell you, when you're on a losing streak, this is an out. But when you're on a winning streak, man, these are the little breaks that just seem to always go your way. He's got himself an infield single.
Here's Will Myers. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this one-run lead.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Carlos Carrasco is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Carrasco.
Victor Martinez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Unfortunately here, they will get an out on the play, but the runners will move up to 2nd and 3rd now with 1 gone.
Well, this isn't going to go into the scorebook as an error, but it probably does cost him the double play. He was lucky to get a handle on that thing just in time to get the out at first.
Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting, designated hitter, Trey Barnett.
Settling in now, Trey Barnett. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Carrasco pauses. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here is Sam Fuld now. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kipnis onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays leave them loaded, but they still lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Nick Swisher, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First offering on its way. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Grounded back up the middle. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Nicely done there at short as you see him ranging to his left. He takes it on his forehand side and then flips it to first for the out.
Into the box now, Ryan Rayburn. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Zobrist has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Christopher Badalucco.
Stepping in, Christopher Badalucco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Into the seats, 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Deoner Navarro will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th.
Deoner Navarro.
From the stretch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Now a ball swung on and hit in the air toward Young in left. One gone.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Joyce.
Matt Joyce steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Santana's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Bourne, still going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Michael Bourne gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
To first, to his right, Martinez. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
Carlos Santana will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gentleman.
And you want to talk about being on top of your game? This is the first base runner that he's allowed since way back in the very first inning. He might not even remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Delman Young will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ground ball left side. Longoria's there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Tribe. They're down 3-2. Back here in Cleveland, we're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Lloyd Knott is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Lloyd Knott.
Evan Longoria will lead things off here for Tampa Bay, and we'll get a look at Will Myers after that. He's in the on-deck circle.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded on the hop. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Yeah, that's a tough throw for a first baseman to try and handle. You get a look here at first. You see him stick that right leg out there trying to backhand this thing, but winds up popping right in and out of the pocket.
Will Myers will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Man, he is wearing them out. He's got himself a 4-for-4 afternoon.
Victor Martinez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
He's ready now. The pitch swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bourne giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
In there, strike one.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Runners are at first and third, one away. He pulls this one into right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
And you wonder if maybe he's kicking himself at third base right now for not trying to score on this. It's a heck of a play just to make the catch. And you wonder if he would have been able to get up and then throw a perfect strike to the plate. That might have been asking a lot.
Trey Barnett gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They're up 3-2. Yan Gomes will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Here it comes. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Lonnie Chisenhall will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Trying to hold the lead. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit to short. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Wow, if that leadoff base runner doesn't come around to score and they wind up losing this game by a run, you can put your finger on this at-bat right here. You have to hit the ball to the right side. You just have to.
So striding in, Nick Swisher, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Grounded to short. Cabrera's there. Throw to first is in time to take care of Swisher, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
So stepping in, Ryan Rayburn, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Comes set, now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays are out in front, 3-2. Sam Fuld comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Center fielder, number 4.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Here's the 0-1. On the ground towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy. He's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Deoner Navarro gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the air now, out to left field. In there, a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
The left fielder, number 20.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly. And that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Matt Joyce now, as he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. Moving under it, Bourne. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist will stand in. He flew out his last time up. fly ball into straightaway left. Young moves over, and that's the third out. One left for Tampa, but they still lead it 3-2. Christopher Badalucco will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the eighth, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Push to the right side. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the eighth.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Michael Bourne. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Nobody out, runner on first. Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Set to deliver on 2-1. All even now, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, and is the tide turning here? I think that's the real question at this point. It's a perfect start to the inning. You get the tying run up to second base. The go-ahead run is on first base as well. Still nobody out. And a decision looming here whether to bunt these guys up or try and roll the dice a little bit on this next guy and see if he can keep the rally going.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Jason Kipnis will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Squares around and drops down a good one. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And with 2 guys on already, they couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
Carlos Santana will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
He got caught in a situation where he had to protect with 2 strikes. He's probably fortunate he even got wood on this one, but it didn't matter much as this turns into an easy little soft liner.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Delman Young, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away.
Some guys are just flat-out clutch. They come through in these situations time and time again. We'll see if he's got that in him here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Zobrist.
And with 1 away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting 1 on the play as that run comes home to score on the fielder's choice.
John Matsui will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 6, John Matsui.
Yan Gomes steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Looking to minimize the damage here. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Hit hard to short. Right to Cabrera. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. John Matsui will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 6.
John Axford comes on now trying to keep this ballgame tied.
Number 44, John Axford.
Digging in, Evan Longoria. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
And the pitch on 2-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Will Myers. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Victor Martinez stands in now with 1 down and a runner at first. That would be the go-ahead run if they can find a way to get him all the way around. Double play is in order, however.
Yeah, he has definitely got to look for something up in the strike zone and drive the ball to the outfield. Now, there's nothing more deflating than a game-ending double play.
In there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Well, they've done a really good job against this guy so far. And it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
One and one, here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
On the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Every time he comes to the plate, the pressure gets bigger and bigger. He waited until the 9th inning, but got it done.
Standing in now, Trey Barnett. As this is grounded foul off to the left, it's strike one. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now two men in scoring position.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with two men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Struck him out, and the potential go-ahead run is left stranded at third. So it's no runs on two hits, no errors, and two men left stranded. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Lonnie Chisenhall will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Bottom of the 9th inning for the Indians. Designated hitter, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hot shot down the line. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the 9th.
Now the question becomes, with the winning run on first, will they decide to play a little National League style ball and bunt him up to second? At this point in the ball game, I think it's a definite possibility.
Nick Swisher comes forward to hit with the winning run at first.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
Here's the first pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Martinez is over, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Ryan.
Hector Sanchez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
29, Hector Sanchez.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Michael Brantley is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 23, Michael Brantley.
Ready now, Sam Fuld. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Leading off for the Rays, center fielder, number 4.
Corey Dickerson is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Catcher number 30, Navarro.
Digging in, Navarro. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
The pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And another one misses here as they fall behind Navarro 2-0. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here it is on 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Matt Joyce digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
In there, 1-2 now. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as this is swung on and chopped over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. Still tied 3-3. Corey Dickerson will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 10, Corey
Christopher Badalucco steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
leading off with
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. That one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
Here it comes, 0-2. High pop-up. Torres will do this himself, and that's the first out.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Striding in once again, Michael Bourne. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1-2, here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Jason Kipnis stands in. Now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Evan Longoria comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's the 2-1 now. Treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Right fielder.
He is fired up as he heads down to first base. He is now the go-ahead run, looking to put his team ahead.
Vinny Pistano will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Vinny Pistano.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Well, this is just turning into a game for the ages now. This is his 6th hit of the game. My partner, Steve, he had months where he didn't get 6 hits.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. 1 away.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. Yeah, that's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
As Asdrubal Cabrera digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, that's a huge strikeout right here. Guy in scoring position. He's not out of this inning yet, but that's going to go a long ways towards getting him there. Look at how he's fired up about it.
Trey Barnett will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
1-1, here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Carlos Torres will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just 1 would be the end of this ball game. Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Well, he's done some pretty good damage in clutch situations with 2 RBIs in this game already.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul. 0-2, here it comes. Hard liner to center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, he wasn't able to do anything with those 2 off-speed pitches he saw, but the one fastball he gets, he jumps all over that one, and that's what you've got to do. You might get one pitch in an at-bat that you can handle, and he was able to make it count here.
Into the box, John Matsui, and he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Well, winning baseball games sometimes comes down to doing the little things. Perfect execution there, and now the winning run moves into scoring position with only 1 out.
Yan Gomes digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
He's set, and the pitch. Drilled down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
And he's going to get mobbed for that one. What a great at-bat here as he just comes through in the clutch and drives home that winning run from second base.
And the Tribe were led offensively this afternoon by this guy, Carlos Santana. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 4-3. So long from Cleveland.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 3 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.